Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. We're going to do us a Mexican dish today. We're going to do a bean and cheese chicken enchilada. And it is going to be good. Hey, I'll show you how to do that coming up right now. Okay, first thing for our enchiladas, there are chicken enchiladas. In the skillet here, we got 1 16-ounce can of refried beans that we're warming up. We just got them started there so that they'd warm up, wouldn't take so long on video. That's a 16-ounce can of refried beans. And to that, we're going to add, this is just a ro-tel, the diced tomatoes and peppers, green chilies, diced tomatoes and green chilies. That's just a 10-ounce can. We're going to add that into our refried beans. We're just going to give that a little stir. We're just heating this stuff up here. Let that heat up a little bit there, just for a minute. Like I said, we had started our refried beans already so that we could wouldn't have to stand here so long on camera running it. So they're just about to get warmed up. Yeah, starting to look good there now. I always tell when they start to get good and warm because they start stirring easier. To that, we're going to add this sour cream. We're going to add about 3 heaping tablespoons of sour cream. Turn my burner down some. I had it up on about medium high. I'm going to turn it down on about medium there now, or medium low. We're just going to mix this together really well. So we got 1 16-ounce can of refried beans. We got 1 10-ounce can of ro-tel, and then we got 3 heaping tablespoons of sour cream in here. We just want to let that come up, heat up really well. That's starting to look pretty good right there. So, and we're going to move over to the island to finish up our meal. But I got my oven set at 200 degrees. And I got 6, I'm using burrito shells for my enchiladas. I know a lot of people like to use the smaller tortilla shells. I like to use the burrito shells. So we're going to move over the island. We're going to stick our burrito shells in the oven at 200 degrees and let them be warming up while we move everything over to the island. And we'll be back then. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we got a 9 by 13 pan here that we sprayed. We're just going to take a little bit of enchilada sauce. We're going to coat in the bottom. Just sort of spread it around there. Just get some spread around in the bottom of our pan. And we're just going to set that aside. And we're going to bring over us a pan here that we can roll our burrito, our enchiladas out on. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of our bean mixture here. I'm just going to put some of our bean mixture on here, a good heaping of it. Sort of spread it around a little bit. We want to get it all the way. Now, unlike a burrito, we're not going to be closing the ends of these. The enchiladas, we're not worried about closing the end because we're not going to be picking them up and eating them by hand. Here I have 2 chicken breasts that I've cooked and shredded, probably about 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken. I'm just going to put me some shredded chicken on there. Spread it around good. Be sure we get all the way across there. Now you should be able to get 8 to 10 of the smaller shells out of this in enchiladas, or I can do 6 to 8 of the burrito shells like this. Put me some of that on there. I'm going to put me some cheese on here. Like a lot of cheese in it. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to take and roll it up like this. And we're going to put it seam side down in the enchilada sauce. We're going to get another. I'm going to do one more on here on camera and show you. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do all of it. I'm going to take my bean mixture and I'm going to dip me out some. Now I'm just going to spread it around. Be sure it gets all the way out to the edge. Then we're going to take our shredded chicken. We're going to get us some shredded chicken we're going to put on there. And you don't have to be really worried about where it falls on there at, because we're going to dip these out of the pan and need them on a plate without, like I said, without picking them up. So you ain't got to worry if some work toward the sides or the edge or anything like that, like you would with a burrito. And we're going to put cheese on that. And then we're just going to roll it up. We're going to put it in our enchilada sauce, same side down. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of them off camera, and I'll bring you back when I get them all in my pan, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, as you can see, we got our enchiladas all in the dish here. I got 6 of them in there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take more of my enchilada sauce, just however much it takes. Yeah, actually, it takes about 2 1/4 to 2 1/2 cups of enchilada sauce to do this. But I'm just going to cover them in enchilada sauce. What I'm going to do, just pour it over them. I'm going to take me a spoon. I'm just going to sort of spread some out to be sure that it gets all of them, over all of them. You don't have to have them drenched if you don't want them. You can add more or less enchilada sauce. That's strictly up to you. But you do want to just get them sort of coated in the enchilada sauce so that they don't, get hard on you when you cook them. We're going to put these in the oven here in just a minute. We got our oven preheating to 350 degrees. And you want to definitely warm your shells before you try to roll them, because by warming them, it makes them where they'll roll for you. If you don't have warm shells, if your shells are cold, then they're probably going to break up on you whenever you go to roll them. So you always want to warm any type of shell like this that you're going to put something on and roll. I just take mash them down in there good, so that I can make sure that all of it's down inside there. Just hold it up and let it run around a little bit. Let it sort of that sauce even itself out there some, so we get it all over everywhere. Put this over here. Put my lid on my enchilada sauce. Like I said, probably about 2 1/2 cups of enchilada sauce will do the whole deal. Now, I'm going to take this here cheddar cheese, and I'm just going to put me a good coat all over the top of it. Yeah, we're going Mexican tonight. I love Mexican food too. I love my Cajun food and stuff, but I love my Mexican food as well. I don't cook as much Mexican food as I do regular food. I don't know why, but because I like it. a lot. As you can see, I'm not going skimpy on my cheese. I want them covered good in cheese. So that cheese is what's going to really take it to the next level. It's really a simple recipe, easy to fix, not hard, doesn't take long. You can see it didn't take us just a few minutes to do it there. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to put this in a 350-degree oven. We're going to let it cook for about 20 minutes, you know, because everything in there is already cooked. Our chicken's cooked, shredded. We're just going to put it in and let it go for about 20 minutes till our cheese gets melted and bubbly and everything's good and hot on the inside. And then we'll bring you back at that point. Okay, we got our enchiladas out of the oven there. And then we've let them set for about 10 minutes. So we just can't wait no longer. We're going to see can we get one of them out of here. If I can get in between them right here, we're gonna try to dip us one of them out here. Man, don't that look good? May have to dip two of them to get one of them. Look here, look here, look here. I'm gonna try to push that up on there with that fork. I ain't sure where the outside of it is. So I'm gonna try to get under it like that and then like this and dip it out. Man, this first one's always hard to get out. Once you get the first one out, you got it whooped in. Man, look at that feeling. I'm just gonna have to dig that out. I ain't in the right spot there. I see where it is now. It's right there. Man, what you talking about? I'm ready to go now. I done got a whiff of it. I'm ready to go. Look at there, look at there. Man, what you talking about? Is that an enchilada or what? Man, that thing's steaming hot though. I may wish I would have left it, let it cool a little bit longer before I took it out of there, to be honest with you. But look at that. You can see all that in there. Man. I just can't wait no longer. I know it's gonna scorch my tongue, but I'm gonna tell you, I got to get a bite of it. I'm gonna blow that joker good though. Boy, she's hot. She burned all the way down. But I tell you what, ooh, that's good. Hey, give this old video a thumbs up if you will. Like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you do. We appreciate all of you take time out of your day to watch our videos. We got some bean and cheese chicken enchiladas. We'll see you on the next one.